It is only day 4. And right now, all I can say, the first sentence coming to my head is, people, viewers of bbnaija Season 8 All-Star Season 2023, what y'all signed up for is actually what you're going to be getting back to back as a day hot, because it is only day 4 and we've seen this level of drama. It is only day 4 we've seen this level of chaos. It is only day 4 and we've seen such a seriousness. Guys, you're about to be on a long ride. And with the fact that we're hearing rumors that some housemates will be added later, who will also create more chaos to all we've seen so far. I'm telling you, I cannot wait. Guys, see, on this particular video, right, I'm going to be giving you a lowdown of all that happened just this night, just this last night, so just a few hours ago. I mean, there were at least 2 fights, there were 1 reconciliation, there were cozy moments, and a whole lot. So, of course, if you are new to my channel or a returning subscriber, please don't forget to subscribe, click on the bell button beside for notification on every post I make, and don't forget to share your comments down below and give this video a thumbs up, and watch till the end, because let me just start somewhere. So, after the whole craziness that happened initially at night, I needed to, I'll come back to that, right? Then we saw where the housemates finally gathered in the lounge to begin having their practice for their Ouija games, and it came to the turn of Uriel. She was supposed to do something. And let's be honest, the thing she was doing was funny. She wasn't doing it well at all. And she was looking rather tired and sleepy. And then I think one guy and a lady were laughing. And the lady was, what's her name? Ilebaye. And the fact that Ilebaye was laughing at her pissed her off. It sent her to 100 degrees. Before you know, another fight started. These girls were going at each other, shouting, "Uriel, why would you be laughing? I'm doing my best. I'm tired. I'm sleepy. I'm exhausted. You're saying you're laughing with me." And Ilebaye was like, "I was not laughing. I wasn't even laughing at you." I'm like, "Hey, Chineke." Like, let me just put it out there. These housemates are a thin line away from punching each other. That's just what has been happening. They have the shortest triggers I've ever seen in any season. Like, it is so short that anything can cause an instant outburst. And those outbursts are what we actually like. But it just shows the level of lack of self-control that they have for each other. Soon enough, Ilebaye was like, "I'm sorry. Sorry. After all, I've apologized." And, of course, Uriel kept just saying, "Please, nobody should laugh at me. I don't like it." Waiting. Soon enough, girl was actually crying. She was emotional. She was crying, and Pere was pampering her. There was Tolani Baj, who was also telling her to calm down. There was also Princess, who was trying to make sure that she's okay and all the 9 yards. And at this point, I'm like, you see, you're so soft-hearted. You're not supposed to get into deep crazy shit like this, because but of course, Ilebaye was where she was sitting down and keeping her face this kind. Begging anything that I want to do, Seth, do. What's this? Because you cannot even act, you cannot even do anything. I'm like, girl, I knew you were going to be chaotic in this house. And right now, I'm loving it. I'm loving every little bit part of it. And of course, that ended up before, even their Ouija game that they were supposed to do, the practice didn't even last. They had to go and sleep. But aside that, we saw where, Pere was still, I think Uriel went to the dressing room where there was Pere, there was Soma, there was Frodd or Kidwire, and he hugged her again, and she was like, she's sorry, she didn't know she was going to have an outburst. She's even surprised that it even happened. It wasn't supposed to get there. But of course, into the other gist of the previous and the first epic craziest fight of the house. Now, we saw where, what's the name? Pere and Venita had a very bitter exchange, and this was because Pere had ordered her to leave the kitchen because they were about to practice for their Ouija games, and it was offensive because while he was saying that, he also told her that, you know what, I'm going to come and remove your pot from there or something like that, and that sent her, like I said, to 1,000 degrees Fahrenheit. And she got an outburst, and she was like, I'm not even his age mate. You come and remove my pot as what? Do you think this is Maria? Do you think there's anybody here that's Maria? You think in your season you don't meet Wahala? Or I'm like, auntie? Like I said, she went on a full outburst because Pere was also talking, because he was like, if he was the head of house, this nonsense would not be happening. Cross tried to interfere, and of course he got his dose of Venita because she slammed him to the wall with her words. She went on to tell Pere that's not because he's carrying big chest from up and down. She would puncture that chest and he will lessen down to his level. She would dig him up, burn him to the ground and stuff. It was not cool. It was really bitter, and it was just good to see that after that they settled on the other side, that they were around the downstairs, the staircase, or the head of house lounge, where we don't know if it was Pere who called Venita or Venita called Pere, but we met it halfway where she was apologizing. She said she was sorry for the outburst. He also apologized for the way he spoke to her, and they hugged it out. But one thing I can tell you about these two people is that they're vengeful, and this is not going to end very soon. Like, I am so sure that this is not ending here. And for the other really nice part of this conversation, I like love. For this good like this, I like when people, cozy, cuddle, hold, grab, touch. Anyway, so earlier, when everything has settled down, the housemates were cozy and all that, we then saw where they're having random conversations and laughing and talking about how the house had become chaotic and all that. And then we saw Angel was sitting on Adekunle's lap, just and talking. And I'm like, Angel, what are you doing there? I thought you have a man. But I didn't know that the man was going to come over to the room. Anyway, so what happened was that... Why am I even blushing? So we saw that the housemates were sleeping. They slept very late. Like, y'all, I've not slept. This housemate slept very late. I think around 4:35 a.m. And we saw Samantha and Angel cuddling. They're cuddling and sleeping. I hope the machine gun is not conking. If it is conking, I like it since it's conking. Guys, I'm going to bring you back more information, some more details and entertaining contents that happen later today. So I'll see you on the next one.